bienvenue à AWS on Air. Je m'appelle Alain Michel. Vous voulez rencontrer mon ami Etienne?
I don't have a clue what you just said, but welcome to another day in Paradise. How about that?
Nous sommes vos présentateurs. Je suis très heureux.
All right, this is going to be a very short show.
I am AM or Alan Michael, as you heard. We are live here at the AWS Summit in Paris. How exciting is this, Steve?
It's incredibly exciting. First time I've been to Paris.
I've never been to Paris either.
Beautiful city. Yeah.
Obviously speak a little French there.
I think you speak a little bit more than I do, that's for sure.
I've been trying to teach you French all
You have.
2 days that we've been here now.
You
right?
have. You've been sterling efforts in trying to teach me French. French? See, I can't even use English right now.
I've been teaching you French in France. That's
Yes.
true. So I taught you the most important word that you need to know. Do you remember it? For you.
I'm trying to think if it was safe to use on air.
L'ordinateur. What does that mean? Do you remember?
No.
No, of course not.
No, of
Computer.
course not.
It
Oh,
means
okay.
computer.
All right.
That's all that you need to know.
I told you I have no capacity for human languages. I can barely speak English sometimes, so, you know.
Well, if you are just tuning in and you've never watched AWS On Air before, we cover all types of live events like these summits, like Reinforce, like reInvent. We also have some shows that run on the channel as well. You may have seen Steve and I before, or Steve and me before. I can't speak English
See,
either.
there we
yeah,
go.
there you go.
Yeah.
Grammar, it's tough. So if you're just joining us, we're going to be covering all things from the AWS Summit in Paris live. I've even got a few surprises for Steve in the vein of teaching him a little bit more French. We're going to see some stuff from GameDay, which I am the developer advocate for. Steve, you're the developer advocate for .NET.
Well, one of the developer advocates for .NET and PowerShell, yeah.
We're going to see some .NET
I'm
from
pretty
you.
sure we're going to do that Game Day challenge in .NET.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you've got a nice little segment for us.
We
as
do,
well.
yeah. We have a segment coming up on App-to-Container.
That's right. That's right.
So if you don't know what that is, stick around.
So we'll be covering all kinds of services. We'll be talking to service team members like PMs. We'll be talking to some solution architects, some TAMs perhaps, and just seeing what's going on at the AWS Summit in Paris. If you're not here, this is a great way to experience it vicariously through the rest of us.
Yeah.
So most importantly, we're live. I've got chat pulled up. If you want to talk, if you have questions, get those into chat, and I will make sure that they get asked. So what else, Steve? What do you think? What else are we going to do today?
Oh, well, that's assuming I survived the first segment with Game Day.
Is that our first? Is that going to be our first
That's
segment?
our first segment, is Code Corner with Game Day.
Okay.
Then I think we have another segment. Then we're back with another Code Corner,
Okay.
App-to-Container. And then we're back with a whole bunch of guests
Yes.
throughout the day.
Yeah. All right. So I
You're
told a little bit of
busy looking for comments, aren't you?
I told a little bit of a fib. I don't have the chat pulled up quite yet. I do now.
You disappoint me.
That's kind of my deal.
That is your deal.
I like to disappoint, don't I? No, we will not be disappointing you today, actually. We will be covering all things that you want to see from the AWS Summit in Paris. So with that, Steve, I believe we are going to, I don't know, are we going to break first and then come back to Game Day?
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
I believe we're just going to roll straight into Code Corner.
Oh, perfect. All
Yeah.
right. So thus concludes the intro.
This concludes the intro.
And now we move into Game Day,
Day,
right?
yeah.
This is not
Yeah.
Code Corner, Steve. This is Step Up Your Game
Step
Day.
Up Your Game Day, yeah, that's true.
All right. So commence the intro to Step Up Your Game Day. All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
If you've never seen Step Up Your Game Day, it is a show running on the AWS On Air channels, hosted by moi and James Spencer. We typically play a game day live, but this is a very special episode of Step Up Your Game Day because I made this on the plane over to Paris.
He did?
Just for Steve. I made this quest that we're about to play. If you've never played a game day, never experienced a game day, It is a hands-on way of learning AWS where you get a real AWS account to do whatever you want in, and we throw tasks at you. And there might be some chaos involved. Things might break, and you got to figure it out. You get points. That's how you know when you're doing.
Do I get points for this?
Yeah.
Am I the only player?
Oh, there's always points, Steve.
Okay.
Don't
All
you
right.
worry.
Okay.
Now, Steve, you asked, do I get points for this? If you do it correctly.
Well, yes.
So you may not get points.
The chance of me doing this correctly in the first hit is very remote, especially live on air.
So I don't know if we've got your screen pulled up yet.
Hopefully.
But if we do, all right,
Yep,
we're good.
all right.
This is the GameDay UI.
console?
Yeah, this is what when you play a GameDay, this is what you get access to, in addition to the AWS console as well in your own AWS
Yes,
account.
I have a console right over here.
There you go.
Graciously granted me access to.
I
Yes?
did.
Okay.
I'm very
gracious.
I'm your benefactor, Steve.
Yeah, you're my waking nightmare. But anyway.
I'm your Patreon, right?
All
Are
right.
you subscribe? I subscribe to your Patreon.
See, you even put the quest name in French.
I did.
So I don't even know where to go look. But anyway.
La quitte français. Yeah, la quitte français.
Okay. All right, let's see this then. Let's see. Quest interactions. Welcome, Steve. All right. Have you ever felt as special as you do now? No. I know you're in French right now. I want to make sure you're learning enough French to get by. Okay, we have some instructions. I'm going to send you some key phrases in French, and you have to send me the translation back. So there's no way I'm doing this myself. Some code's going to have to do this for me.
Yeah, you can't translate it, can you?
No, I know. But you're admitting your French is a little rusty. Fair enough. And you're a disembodied voice inside my head. That's true. Yes. I'm for disembodied voice. Okay, right. So I do a service to translate from French to English. Okay. Fair enough.
Do you know of any AWS services that can translate from French to English?
Amazon Translate.
Oh, well, it's in the name. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's an easy one, right?
Wow.
All right, so let's see. What's the tech here? I'm going to send you French phrases via a post request to a HTTP endpoint of your choosing. Okay. Once you're ready to receive phrases, put your HTTP endpoint in the input box below. Oh, I have an input box. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I left you a secret in Secrets Manager. All right. You probably don't want to show the secret on the stream. Just saying. Are you sure? What happens if I do put the secret on the stream? Is it bad?
It's not horrible.
All right. Maybe I'll cheat. I don't know. Right. I'll include that in the secret header called XAPI secret. Check that out to make sure the message you're getting from me. Fair enough. All right. When you want to send me translation, I need you to send me a post request with a JSON body that looks like this. Some translation, whatever I actually translated. So that's what I actually created, right? The translation of whatever you sent me. Okay. My team ID
That's right.
and a phrase ID. Where's the phrase ID coming from?
From the request that you'll receive once you get the URL up in that box.
Okay. Don't forget the XAPI secret header to your request as well. And you wouldn't dare think of automating the process. I probably would.
Wait, what? How dare you?
How else will you learn French automating any of this? All right. So, reminder, please work in the US West 2 region, even though I'm in Paris. Okay.
Even when I toil over this for 6 hours on an airplane, you still are going to automate it and not learn French.
Well, we could try and do it manually if you want, but I still have to stand up an API gateway.
Yes, you should do it manually first, and then maybe automate it.
All right, okay, let's do that then. So let's see. So I'm going to want I'm going to use .NET. So let's do .NET new list. Let's see what templates I have installed here. I'm looking for something like Lambda because I want a web API. Web API? No, I just run a Lambda function behind a serverless project. Lambda empty serverless. That will do.
That's good. Yeah.
Serverless.empty serverless.
Will that give you a API gateway in front of it?
Yes, that should give me an API gateway.
Good.
If it doesn't, I'll throw it away.
Okay, perfect.
.NET new, serverless, empty lambda, okay, -o. I'm going to call this AMSG as my project name. There you go, in your honor. CD AMSG.
Now, Steve, this is actually, as you're doing this is a pretty common pattern you see in a lot of development work for webhooks. I don't know if you've ever worked with webhooks.
No, I have not.
So this is what happens when you're working with another service, typically a third-party service like a SaaS application that needs to programmatically send you updates. Like they just, let's say I used to work for a company called Box, for example. You upload a new file to a folder, they can send you a notification of that.
Oh, okay.
And it is typically a post message sent to you with a JSON body about what just happened.
All right, so this is my starting code. So I have an empty Lambda function that's just returning a 200 response code.
Okay, perfect.
right,
Yeah,
okay.
what we really need, though, is for you to log out what you're getting from the
Right.
request. We need
So
to
we can do
log out
that.
the body.
So context.logger. Whoops, that's not going to work.
That's overzealous
It's overzealous
IntelliSense.
IntelliSense, yeah. Dot logger, dot log information. Let's log information. And you say I'm going to get something good in the body, right?
Yes.
So request dot
Body.
All right.
Yeah, that's what we need to see. That's where your phrase will be.
That's
we're
what my
going to
phrase will be.
translate.
All right. Okay. Okay.
All
So we're going
right.
to send that back, and then in the service, and you said you were going to send me this as a post, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So this should be a post, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just a root path.
And now you're not validating that the header comes back, but that's okay.
For now,
For now.
I guess, right?
For now, it's okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to deploy this. Some deploy, if I can remember how to do such a thing. Actually, let's go down to the source folder because I don't need everything that's inside here. CD AMSG. LS. There we go. That's better. Okay. So let's do a SAM build. Just make sure everything builds to start with.
Now, for the audience, I just want them to know that Steve had no awareness of what was happening. Steve is doing this all
template
live.
not found. Where am I? Service template?
Nothing
Oh.
up his sleeves. Steve doesn't even have sleeves.
Steve doesn't
really.
even have sleeves
Yeah.
on. Right, yeah.
Not long sleeves. at
Template
least.
file not found at template.yaml. No, it's because the template's here. Why are you giving me a problem there? Or I could just do .NET.
Yeah, I thought you
lambda.
would use the .NET.
I could do,
tools.
yeah. .NET Lambda, deploy. I don't know why I went the other way.
I've never seen you use SAM before in my life.
Haven't you? Oh, okay.
No, you use
Profile.
.NET always.
Paris.
Now
Wait,
it's,
you can use .NET with Sam.
I know you can.
Oh.
I'm saying I've never seen you particularly do it.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I bounce between the two, so
Okay.
then I confuse myself as to what I'm actually doing half the
seems
time.
like it. What Sam? You're not Sam. What Steve is using right now are the .NET CLI tools built by AWS for working with Lambda. So
Right.
these are extensions to the .NET CLI tool. If you're a .NET dev and you've been working with modern .NET, you should be pretty familiar with it. If you're not, it's a great way of working in the command line with .NET.
You didn't create me an S3 bucket to hold a build output though, right?
No, I did not. But you can make
I
one.
could make one, right?
Yeah, you have full permissions in the account.
Okay.
Oh, look at that PowerShell.
Get S3 bucket. Let's just see what I do actually have.
PowerShell.
Dash profile. Oh dear. Here we go. I've now lost the ability to type completely. That's great. That was my credential profile. Paris. Let's see if this works. Okay. So QDK. All right then. New S3 bucket. New S3 bucket. Oh, I don't do well typing live on air.
That's
Dash
okay,
bucket
Steve.
name.
You're doing great.
We haven't even sent anything yet.
C'est bon, Steve. C'est bon.
Steve bucket AMSG. Make it very unique.
That announcement's for you, Steve.
That was from a US
Yeah.
Wet 2. We have a brand
Well,
new
you
region
can't
now.
understand it because you don't speak French
Well,
yet.
that's true.
I'm trying to help.
That is true.
Trying to
Profile
help you.
name Paris. Make sure this goes into the right account. All right, we have a bucket. Woohoo!
All right.
Now I just remember what I called it. AMSG. All right, so .NET build is off and running. Okay, fingers crossed. Oh, error uploading. Specified bucket does not exist. Yes, it does. Demo AMSG. What did I get wrong there then? Bucket AMSG.
You didn't put demo.
Oh, I didn't put demo. I called
no
it demo.
demo.
There's no
No
demo,
demo.
is there? What a plonker. .NET Lambda deploy. AMSG. Steve bucket. AMSG.
There we go.
There we go.
How amazing are you going to feel once we start getting phrases, though?
I'll be feeling quite amazing when we get to the end of this segment.
Steve, all this work I did for you, all this work, 6 hours on the plane.
I appreciate it. I
Do you?
appreciate
Do
it.
you?
Yes, yes.
Do you? This is a quest with your name in it.
If you say so.
It says,
Oh well, actually,
welcome,
you're right.
Steve Roberts.
It does say welcome, Steve. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we're
Up it
waiting for
goes.
some deployments, eh?
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
that's what's going on. Okay. All right. create in progress. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're talking.
Of course, I didn't change the function name from get, but never mind.
Oh, well, but that doesn't matter
That
as long
doesn't
as
matter.
it actually takes a post.
No, so we have a serverless REST API. Okay.
Which the function doesn't take the post anyway. The HTTP API does, right?
All right, we have an endpoint.
Oh, okay, Steve. Now
Okay.
we're gonna
So I'm gonna
once
take
you
that.
put that in.
All right.
All right. Number one, we're gonna need to look at a very important piece of the GameDay UI. So go ahead and update.
Okay. All right.
All right. Don't forget to. There we go. Perfect. Click. Now. Okay. Go check out score events.
Oh, no, you're timing me now, right?
No, of course not.
Oh, you are.
Never time you.
All right, what's going on in score events?
Let's see. Let's see. Should. Oh.
Oh, you gave me a URL. Okay.
You got
I
10,000
got some
points.
10,000 points.
Open up the scoreboard, Steve. Look at that.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So this is part of Game Day, where
Yes.
it's gamifying and giving me points and a leaderboard if I was playing in teams.
That's right.
Right.
Well, you are.
Well, I am,
You're
right.
still number one.
All right.
No
so
matter what.
have you sent me a?
Why don't you go check your CloudWatch logs?
All right. That's a good idea.
Maybe
CloudWatch?
maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. So check out the CloudWatch logs for your Lambda function that you just
Okay.
made. And let's
log
see
groups.
what we got.
Okay. I have a bunch of code build logs. They have nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Well, yes. Typically, I think go into Lambda. There's a bunch of
There we
Lambdas.
go. There's a bunch. GD quest. What's going on in here?
Oh no. That's running the quest, Steve.
Oh, that's the run request. Oh boy. Okay.
You might want to go to your Lambda function and go through the configuration.
All right then.
Or
Let's do
to
it
the
that way.
monitoring.
Oh, that
rather.
would be easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll actually show you the function you're trying to get to. Okay. All right.
All right.
So how about last modified? You see over on the, you can filter by last modified. Click it again, and there's your function.
There's my function, right?
And go to monitor, right?
You're so helpful. Do you know that?
I know. I'm trying to get you more points, buddy. Oh, wait, go up a little. Go up a little. View CloudWatch logs. There you go. There we go.
Off we go.
We're going to get some points. Now,
Wait, you're tracing me through Game Day that I go that route?
no.
Oh.
No. I could. I could
right.
do anything.
Okay.
Oh, we got a phrase.
We got a phrase. All right. And
You
a
wanna
phrase ID.
You want to try saying that, Steve?
No, I do not. I don't want to offend anyone.
You don't want to say it?
No.
Okay, all
All
right.
right. So let me see. If I copy this,
Yes.
okay, and then if I go to translate,
Okay.
can we do this on the fly inside the console?
I don't know.
Launch a real-time translation.
Oh, well, okay. Real
All right.
time.
So source language is, I guess it's not Canadian French, it's genuine French, right?
It is.
All right.
Well, you never know with me. I love Canada.
All right. Okay. To English. What's in your backpack?
You learned this at the Eiffel Tower. Do you remember?
Did I?
Yes, the man asked you.
Oh, he
in
did.
Security.
What was in my back? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
yeah.
security, he said,
That's correct.
"Sac à dos,"
Yeah.
and you said, "What? What?"
Right. Okay, so I need to send this back to you.
Correct. You
Right.
need to get the English.
So I need to get this. What's in your backpack? Well, I can
Yeah.
just type that in, right?
Correct.
But I need to pass that secret that you gave me
I do.
as the
Or
exit.
you do.
So let me see. So can I send this back through something like
through
Postman?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do it. Let's do it that way. We might have another CodeCorner later on. Maybe we can actually then finish out the .NET piece and
Oh.
actually code it and
And
show
automate
it
it.
running. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we could, and then we could actually use the new annotations framework to just take out all that boilerplate code and just get a string and send it back.
And then you never have to learn French.
And then,
Wow.
right. So do I send you a post back? I guess I do, right?
Yes, it's a post
You're going to want
request.
a
back.
post, right? So, and that's got to go to a URL.
Correct. Yeah, I sent it to you in Slack.
Oh, you did. Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes, so I think you saved it as an environment variable, right?
No, that was an API key. You told me to save.
Got it. Got
Let
it.
me see. Where did I put this? I think I put it in here. Yeah, it is. There we go. Cat URL.text.
Perfect.
Of course, part of the stressing on this is that I only switched to a Mac relatively recently. I'm not worked my way around the windowing yet.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to send this back to. Oops, where's Postman gone? Postman. Come back. There we go. All right, so that's your URL.
Yes. Now you want to add a header.
I need X API key, right?
Yes.
X API key. And you said this was in Secrets Manager.
Correct.
I know we're live on stream, but I'm just going to go and get it from there.
YOLO. YOLO.
You only live once. Yeah. All right. So let's go to Secrets Manager.
Now this is not. I just wanted to be illustrative. This is not how you would actually do security on a webhook, but it's something similar. You would have some sort of secret that you could verify.
Right.
You would likely also hash the body of the request from the webhook that's sending you a notification. You would hash that so that you could validate that no one tampered with the body of the post.
The body, right.
Because you're getting this post request from perhaps a trusted source, but you also have to plan for people attacking your endpoint.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean, in the actual code,
right.
I would add the library for Secrets Manager and read this back.
Yes.
In the function and then send it. Yeah,
Correct.
I could do that. But for now, we can change the secret value after we do this, right? So let's just copy that, close that, and just because.
I definitely didn't hard code a secret.
You didn't hard code a secret key, right? There we go. So we have a secret key, and the text that we had in the body was. Request does not have a body. Yes, it does. What's in your backpack, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes, but the request it is formatted.
Oh,
JSON.
but I need the JSON, right?
Yeah,
that's true.
Remember that key is for translation.
That's right.
I
have to send you that. Oh, you gave me the thing.
I
right?
did. I gave it to you.
You gave it to me in the
I gave you all the tools you need to be successful.
All the tools. You did. Oh, you took me away from. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's what I want.
So you're just copying that one.
Copying that. You're right, and I need to give you that phrase ID as well.
You do.
So I have to go back to CloudWatch logs. Okay. So back to Postman. And
okay, here we go.
Post that into there. Okay. And this was what's in your backpack. I think if it was the right one. What's in your backpack?
Steve, what is in your backpack?
Camera equipment.
Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Camera equipment.
You know me. I'm a photographer outside of work.
I do.
Where
do you get that phrase?
Now I need that phrase. So I need to go back to the CloudWatch logs. Actually, just go via Lambda because that was the much more efficient way of doing it. Right? See, I learned something. All right.
But not French.
But not French. Yeah.
You did learn something.
Well, I did learn something. I'm just not even going to attempt to translate it, to actually pronounce it.
Something.
Something. Monitoring.
I'm going to be teaching you French all day.
Good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that. My head will not retain human languages, I told you. Oh, look, you're sending me a whole pile of phrases.
Uh-oh, yeah, we
but
got
this was the one that
now.
we got. See, I would want to automate this.
Would you?
Right. Yes, I would. And then here is the phrase ID I believe you just sent me. All right, so we'll take that, go back to Postman.
Okay.
Insert phrase ID.
Let's see if we're going to get, we might get some points here.
Send?
Yeah. Might get some points. I don't know.
Could not find API key.
Oh, go check out your header. Let's make sure.
Where'd it go?
It's not there.
I put it in there. Did you just take it out?
I can't mess with your Postman. I wish I could, but I can't. I don't have that type of power.
You say that now.
Oh, you closed Secrets Manager.
Yes, well, of course I close Secrets Manager. It's a secret.
Well, that's true. That is true. That's the best way to hide the secret is to close it.
Yeah, close it. All right, there we go. Let's close that off. All
really,
right,
the truly best way to hide it is to delete the secret.
It would do, yes. Right.
Then no one can ever use it again. Okay, let's see. Oh!
Ta-da!
Uh-oh, you solved the phrase.
Check out your score. All right. GameDay dashboard. Points earned so far.
Look at that.
30,000.
Go to the score events, though. That score events page. You get 20,000
so I got 20,000 points for that.
For translating a phrase. Imagine if you automated this.
I know. I intend to.
Imagine how many points you would get.
Yes, indeed.
Wow, you're gonna be top of the leaderboard soon.
Yes, I'm a player of one. That's the only time I'm ever at top of a leaderboard.
Well, I didn't want to point that out. You did it to yourself there.
I did.
Oh, you want to go
All
look
right,
at
cool.
another phrase?
Let's go do another one. Yeah,
Okay.
while we're here. So,
I wrote some really
language.
choice phrases for you.
Let's
This
have a
is-
look. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. What do we got next? Bonjour tout le
Oh,
monde.
hang on. No, I look at this one. What's this one?
Oh, you're gonna like this one. Let's see what Amazon Translate comes up with. You're gonna love this one. Okay. This is a very useful phrase for you, Steve.
Yes.
I think I received this chainsaw by mistake. You
Yes.
didn't get the chainsaw on purpose. I didn't order this, is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, this is what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
order
Yes.
this chainsaw.
Yeah. All right, so I need to get back to...
Je pense, that means I think, of
here.
course.
What says I think?
Je pense.
Are you accusing me of thinking?
Je pense. Come on, Steve.
Is that my...
My high school and college French is just helping you soar through the stream.
That phrase ID looks a bit short. Or it's just losing a quote at the end.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
I can validate for you.
Well, let's just try it, right? Will it well, actually, that leads to an interesting question. Will it subtract points if I get it wrong?
I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't.
All right. Well, it
You
looks
can
like a
never
valid grid.
trust.
Let's send it.
You can never trust. Oh,
Solved.
you solved.
Check out your score. Okay.
So how often do you think you'll use that phrase, Steve?
I received this chainsaw by mistake.
Yes.
Do you know what? If I received a chainsaw, I'd probably keep it.
You would keep. You wouldn't say. You wouldn't send it back.
Probably not.
Wow. Wow. How dishonest of you. It's not your
Well,
chainsaw.
I broke my last chainsaw.
Did you?
So, yes.
I don't want to know how.
It was woefully underpowered for the job I was using it for.
I see. Okay.
Where's my console gone? Oh, that's the console. Hang on. Where's the scoreboard? That's what I want.
60.
That's the same. Wait, that's the same score as before, isn't it?
No.
Oh no, it's not.
No.
No, you're right.
No,
Yeah.
you are.
It's the 650 I'm looking at that looks familiar.
Again, just
All
imagine
right.
the automation here. How many points you're going to be racking up?
Yeah. So all I'm going to end up doing then is I'd go at some point. Actually, maybe today we'll get time to show this. So we'll go back into the code.
Okay.
We'll add the library for secrets managed from the SDK.
Yeah.
We'll read the secret dynamically, so you can just change the secret.
Okay.
Right? We'll use the Lambda annotations framework.
Okay.
It's relatively new to actually just take out all of this boilerplate request response stuff to just deal just in strings,
Yes.
which is all I care about.
That's true. You're
Right.
just getting the body back.
Give me a body of string, I will translate it and send it.
You also want to check out the header, though. Remember, because you
Right.
want to make sure it's coming from the right
I
place.
can get that. I can actually give a parameter to the function that says this is coming from the headers.
Oh.
Do
okay.
that, right?
Very
Do
cool.
that, and then use translate again through the SDK to actually just send the message, get the value back, and just
Okay.
return it.
Okay. Yeah, because again, like you never know where you're receiving the. If I built the rest of this game day out, if I had more than 6 hours on a plane, what I would do is start sending you phrases that aren't in my dictionary of phrases. Maybe in Spanish, maybe in Japanese, something that you shouldn't be translating, something that wouldn't work, and I would leave out that header.
Right.
And then that would simulate people sending you wrong data, right? Which can happen when you have a webhook URL like that, right? So you always want to check whatever security, security things that people have built into their webhook services. So it's teaching you a lesson in addition to
that was fun.
All right.
That was fun. So I know exactly what I'm going to do with this Lambda function now. During the breaks today that we have, I'll be sitting here furiously coding.
Look at that, Steve. You were so worried about what I was going to do to you with this segment.
I mean, let's be honest. With justification.
Of course.
It is you.
Absolutely. You should be worried, I think. I'm a little... look, I wrote 27 phrases for you.
27?
27.
That's going to teach me French.
Just what you need, like the essentials, like I think I got this chainsaw by mistake, that type of thing.
That is
For example,
essential.
I'll give you another phrase. Is this pastry boneless?
Oh, I could see myself using that.
Yeah,
yes.
is
Yeah.
this pastry boneless? Are there bones in this pastry? Right? You want to know if you're going to bite into a pastry, are there bones in here? I don't know.
I would. Well, that was a lot of fun.
Okay, okay. I'm glad I could entertain you for a little bit.
And I can get a whole load more fun to follow.
Yeah, yeah. We'll learn some more French together. I'll give you another preview. At what time does the cemetery close? A very important phrase to know. You want to know when the cemetery closes. You don't want to show up late and miss the cemetery tour.
Okay. Oh, are you going on the tour?
Maybe. I want to go to the
okay.
I was hoping that we would be broadcasting live to you today from the catacombs, but my request was not fulfilled.
Request denied.
That's okay. Anyway, Steve, I believe we've got another segment coming up here in about 15 seconds or so. I think we're going to hear about Amazon location. Is that right?
That's right.
So we're going to kick over to them for just a little bit, and then we will be back with more live from the AWS Summit here in Paris. See you then.